Ohai. Bangui is the capital and the largest city of the Central African Republic. Most of the population of the country lives in the western areas of the republic near Bangui. Etymology. The name from a gadronym of Abanji, the city is located on the right coast of this river. Gadronym in language of Sango means thresholds. Also communication with the ethnonym of the people of Bangui living on average a watercourse of Congo. Zaire is possible. History. This city was founded in 1889 as the French military post in colony of Abangi-Shari, is renamed into Kubangi-Shari later and became a part of the French Equatorial Africa. The name of the city in translation means thresholds. Bangui served as the administrative center during a colonial era and is still the administrative center of the CAR. It is allocated in the special administrative unit equated to the prefecture. The large-scale wave of violence followed in Bangui after elections in March 1981, which took place after the French operation on Jean Badelia Bokassa's overthrow in 1979 and changes by his David Dako. In March 1986 in the city as a result of the crash of the French Jaguar plane, 35 people died that led to revival of the anti-French moods. However, the President of the Republic André Koulimba permits maintenance of the French military bases in the territory of the country further. In May 1996 in Bangui there was a revolt of the soldiers demanding a rise and resignation of the President Hans Felix Patas. The French troops deployed in the country suppressed a mutiny, but the city was strongly plundered, and more than 50 people were killed. After the President Patas declared creation of national unity government at the beginning of 1997, rebellious troops did not want to refuse military base in Bangui. New fighting began in June. The leader of insurgents François Bozize came to the power by capture of Bangui in March 2003 and Patas's replacement. On March 23, 2013 troops of the insurgent Seleka coalition were included into the city. France directed troops for protection of the international airport of the capital. After the researches conducted in 2009 by Mercer Human Resources Consulting, the 214th place from 215 among the worst cities of the world on quality of life was appropriated to Bangui. That was the only city which received lower mark. Geography. Bangui is located on the right bank of the river of Abangi, at Mapoko's confluence. The navigable part of the Abangi River sharply turns to the south below Bangui and falls into Congo River. Down the river there passes the border between the Central African Republic and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The Congolese city of Zongo is located on other side of the river opposite to Bangui. The downtown is near the river and has the big triumphal arch devoted to Bokassi, the presidential palace and the central market. Lying in 5 km farther on the north, in the heart of the residential district there is the most large market of Bangui and most nightclubs. To the north from the city hills lie. Climate. The Central African Republic is located a little to the north from the equator and therefore, within a year high temperatures which seldom fall below 26 degrees Celsius daily prevail. In Bangui the climate of tropical savannas dominates. The rainy season lasts from May to October. Bangui, being located in the south of the country and by that being is closer to the equator, as climate is a little hotter and is more damp than in northern parts of the country. Some vicinities of Bangui in low areas are subject to frequent floods. For example, heavy rains in June and July 2009 left homeless 11,000 people. During a rainy season, from March to November, the city is subject to thunderstorms and blows of lightnings. They occur often, sometimes every day. Economy. Bangui is administrative, shopping and commercial center. The first bank branch was opened in 1946 when the Bank of the Western Africa created the branch in the city. Bangui produces textiles, food, beer, footwear and soap. Main items of export include cotton, timber, coffee and sisal. Because of the proceeding instability in the state, the level of unemployment in the city fluctuated around 23% since 2001. Transport. Bangui has river port and the international airport of Bangui of Mapoko. The vast majority of international trade of the country is the share of the city. River ferries go to Brazzaville and Zongo. Roads connect the city with Cameroon, Chad and Sudan. Two companies of mobile communication using the standard GANS M-900, Telecel of the Car and NationLink Telecom Rock work in Bangui. The Socotel State Company is the main telecommunication operator in the Car and Bangui. It is responsible for operation and maintenance of a communications infrastructure. In Bangui there are three types of restaurants. Restaurants with the French orientation of kitchen in spite of the fact that many of them have the African atmosphere and / the African dishes. Relais de Chassis, 50 Equateur, Tropicana and 50 Escale concern them. Restaurants with the emphasis on foreign kitchen, such as Lebanese, Ali Bab, both Beirut, and the Chinese restaurant just known as the Chinese restaurant. Numerous African restaurants, especially among locals, including well-known Madame Mboka, are very popular. A huge number of bars and street product stalls also supplement a culinary scene of Bangui. Culture. A number of periodicals and 3 daily newspapers are published in Bangui. Sites include the Museum of Baganda and Bokassa's Palace. The Cathedral Notre Dame in Bangui is the residence of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese in the city. Archaeological researchers in the city and its vicinities opened, at least, 26 places for studying of the period of the Iron Age which contain many metallurgical tools and other ancient objects. These archaeological objects were added to the preliminary UNESCO World Cultural Heritage List of April 11, 2006, to category of culture. Education. In the city there is a University of Bangui founded in 1970. As the public institute, the University of Bangui monopolizes all non-agricultural higher education in the Central African Republic. Under contracts at the university, the staff of the Moscow University conducted teaching. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.